Talking with famous people. Hi friends, host Eric here, host Talking with Famous People, and I want to make this video about the ENTP's relationship to relationships, or at least my relationship to relationships. As an example, ENTP. What I cannot handle in life in general are undefined relationships. It doesn't necessarily matter what the definition of the relationship is, I just need it to be defined clearly, in no uncertain terms. Now, I understand the fact that the process of getting into a relationship is one in which you go through that definitional process and get to know somebody and grow into an increasingly close relationship until you enter into a long-term committed relationship. That's my preferred arc of events. The problem is, it doesn't take most of the time. So you're spending a lot of time in undefined relationships. I'm talking about the ISFP, and I'm talking about my ex-wife and stuff, and the people around here. Like, what is not an example of any of these problems, though, I want to stress this, is the Courtney thing. That's not related to this. Figuring out how to get chicks and stuff is all about managing that non-definition. Well, okay, so the difficulty the ENTP then has is as follows. I think it's true for most ENTPs, not all obviously, it's definitely true for me. I don't want to spend time not knowing what this is. During the time when I don't know what this is, I am basically having to withhold my feelings from the experience. But of course, the whole point of wanting to get with a chick is it's an FI thing. So it's a process where I'm waiting, I'm playing it cool until I find out whether you are sufficiently attached to justify my own relaxing and attaching. It's the only way I can do it. So it's difficult for me when others won't define things for me, because I can't define the relationship unilaterally, and I don't give a fuck what it's defined as, frankly, but I need you to define it one way or the other, clearly. And I need to know what I can expect going forward from you. Otherwise, then you're just a problem. You're just a problem. You're something that I haven't resolved yet. And you'll always be just a problem until I resolve who you are to me, what you are. I can't have people in my life that aren't defined like that. That's why I hate dating so much. It doesn't allow you to pin shit down. You are not allowed to pin shit down. That's rule number one in dating. How horrible is that? It's not okay to pin someone down on what they mean. We as a species, we mate in this condition of pure evil. A good way to fail is to try to pin people down on what they mean. It's absolutely not okay. How is anybody supposed to accomplish anything? We don't want to waste energy playing on a field where we fucking suck ass. I can't enjoy the feeling-y kind of richness of having multiple things going on, not sure what they are, feeling excited about her, blah, blah, blah. I don't have time for that. For one thing, I just don't have time for it. And number two, I'm terrible at that. So obviously I don't want to spend a lot of time with the feeling shit. And so during the time when I'm trying to get a chick locked down, that's a time when I'm not getting to actually experience any of the benefits of having chicks, with the small exception of the brief experience of ejaculating, It's a horrible, horrible deal. A relationship is a good deal. And when you get a relationship, the most important thing to have happen there is you're looking for a woman who will be happy when things are good. and I find that satisfying. Like, the biggest trouble that I think men have in relationships across the board is that women aren't by default happy. A lot of them, a lot of times. Now, this is not universally the case, but a lot of times they're always looking to fix a relationship, make it more like what they want it to be, rather than to experience it, to live it and enjoy it. They're relating it back to meanings too much, in a sense. Whereas I'm super, super, super easy to make happy in a relationship. I will talking with famous people. I'm very accommodating in general, and to make me happy, all you have to do is basically be around the house, sleep with me occasionally, reasonably often, and not yell at me and stuff,